For our first simple metric, we will be calculating the RSI. So again, just a quick reminder, this is a momentum indicator from 0 to 100 calculated over a certain number of periods worth of data. Preference really goes to the user. Typically 14 or 21 is what I generally see and what I see when you bring up most indicators with the RSI, but this really is flexible and can be flexible as we start to calculate this and put our function set up to take in that period value. Typically, this are used to analyze whether, again, it's in an under or overbought condition. So what we're going to do through this example is actually download the historical data utilizing our Y Finance example. So we will call Y Finance in our live code here to grab historical data for a certain stock. We're going to then create a function where we will pass the close column of our data set into our function so that we can calculate our RSI. We will then take that function and return that RSI value for each of the corresponding rows, and we will create a new column within the data frame of the original call so that we can append that RSI value to it. Before we jump into our live example, again, I do want to credit Rune at learnpythonwithrune.org who does a really good job explaining these financial indicators. We're going to utilize a little bit of his code here for calculating the RSI. So again, the importance isn't necessarily calculating just the RSI, but really the concept here. So as you learn where you can find these, and you put these into test and you learn to trust them, being able to really build this function and pulling this information, calculating your certain metric, adding it to your data frame so that it can be used at a later time. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into our live example.